Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there. Hi, everybody. I have a headache. So the light's not on today. It's going to be all kinds of glow. I'm going to have to tell you that right now. I put that light on. I said, oh, no, sister. Not this vision. So today you have me with a little pink glow. Just imagine me inside of some sort of diamond. Yes. It's your boy, Matty Rants. We're going to be talking about Drag Race España today, season 2. Y'all already know what's up. This was a ball episode, a Spanish ball. Theresa May was the guest judge. Y'all know her from Drag Race UK season 3. Okay, you got to remind yourself they throwing a new drag race at us every 5 seconds. God bless them. But I'm going to bring in Miss Mimi Cherry up into this piece, but I'm going to get some of my social medias out the way first, and then we're going to go ahead and get this started today. You already know what's up. It's your boy, Matty Rants, y'all. Random yodel at the end of that. But you can find me everywhere at Matty Rants, except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants, but they're in the link tree. Excuse me, I hate how I always do that. In the description, there is a link tree for that where you can grab a branch, eat some fruit. Y'all read the message, Mattivia, poot. Okay. And you can catch me in all those other spaces and places where I have a good time. Also, you can find me on Patreon where I do live reactions to all of these episodes. I recorded this one today. It will be out tomorrow. But for as low as $1 a month, you can join my special Patreon and you can enjoy the programming with me and, have a good time. We have a lot of new stuff coming up on the Patreon. Trust me, I have almost a video every other day. So definitely check that out. It's worth your money. You can also catch merch that's available like Mattivia, as well as Rant Pack merch and the panel the panel merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. Shout out to Bible Girl. She's given me a space in place for you to purchase merchandise so you can actually get your Rant Pack on with me here. Also, we will all be at DragCon. That is me. That is Mimi Cherry. That is the panel. That includes Jamar84, C Diggy1, Dooley _ noted, and Blake Keisha San Diego, if you can find them. And we will be at Bible Girl's booth from 10:30 to 12:30 p.m. specifically on Sunday, the 15th of May, where you can actually meet and greet with us. We're going to have a good time, take some pictures. We're going to record some stuff, all that jazz. If you don't want to record, that's fine. Just let me know. If we keep it just on the light if you would like. So you don't have to, trust me. We also will be walking around during the rest of the other days. So if you see us, don't be shy. Say hi. We cool. We good people. I promise you. Cameo bookable. Lots of other stuff. Wham to bam. Thank you, ma'am. I'll be in Los Angeles in 10 days. Let's go ahead and bring in my co-host for my España reviews. You know her as the Puerto Rican princess, not to be confused with that one. But she's out there giving the bae all kinds of her titties. It's Mimi Cherry.
Hola.
Hola.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. How you doing, Mimi?
I'm doing pretty well, thank you. How about yourself? Besides the headache.
Yeah, everything's fine except for the headache. It's just been, again, I had a very long weekend.
Yes.
Kind of that. Yeah. So, a very long weekend. And so that's why today it's also like, oh, the restart of the whole week again. And my brain is just like, bitch, we're tired. I'm like, but we got more stuff to do because I'll be on Scotty by Nature's channel tonight for the Bad Boys Club. Bad Boys Los Angeles. review. But yes, glad to have you here, Mimi. There was a question I want to answer first before we get to Mimi's social medias. Will y'all stream the panel for those who can't make it? So, Tiara, I'm going to be honest with you. That is probably not going to be possible at all. Actually, tomorrow on my rant with me, I'm going to be discussing a lot of stuff about Drag Con specifically, as well as our normal chat that we do. But depending on if the music, because again, there's a
Yeah.
lot of different people in different booths that are going to be up and running, and it's going to be very hard to stream directly on the floor at DragCon when there could be copyright infringement through the roof. Okay,
Yeah.
so if we did stream something at DragCon, it would probably be maybe towards the end of the day or like really early in the beginning of the day when no one has things set up. I know I'm going to be up there early because me and Mimi press pass. Come on, Mimi, get in the camera with me. Get in the camera with me. Get other way, other way. There it is. There it is. Press pass. Da 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 da. Da. So we got our press passes, and so we have a little bit of an early access on most days and able to get into certain places and spaces. Not everybody, one of us has those press passes, a part of this crew, just me and Mimi here. But other girls may have the VIP, got the regular passes either way. So not everybody's going to have space and place to do whatever. Again, me and Mimi have a rapport with World of Wonder when it comes to DragCon. Shout out to World of Wonder. We do appreciate you very much for giving us this opportunity
And their
again.
PR agency.
Yes, because they looked a brother up and they were like,
Hi,
okay,
Maria. Hi, Maria. Thank you,
right.
Maria.
They looked a brother up and it was like, okay. So, like, yeah. So with DragCon, we'll talk about that later again, and we'll continue to bring it up because it's gonna be just a few days away, of course. And then y'all are gonna be worrying about DragCon UK eventually soon for the girls across the pond who get to go to that. I might be able to go. That's a possibility. We're working on it. Enrique, she's never been. We've all been successful, Mom. Okay, that's why we're here. But Mimi, what are your social media so the kids can like give you a little follow and a talo and a swallow?
Of course. Excuse my dog who's like out there making love to her boyfriend, aka the pool guy.
Ah,
And I told her, I was like, I'm gonna let you out only if you don't bark. And I
okay.
can't yell at you right now, you little dog. Please follow my YouTube channel. My shorts are just like hitting these streets like fire. I drop like a baking short or a dog short, and my analytics go out the roof. So please go follow me on my YouTube where you can see me do things like have mukbangs
Mm,
and bake and make something new. So this week's new recipe is lemon poppy seed scones. This is the last one left, and well, I gave half
mm.
of them away. But yeah, come follow me on my adventures. And if you want to follow me anywhere else, just look it up on the link tree.
There you go. There you go. Now, I want to say this for the people who are like, oh, no, there's not going to be anything happening on Sunday unless you're live there. Well, I'm going to be filming some stuff throughout the entire. I'm going to be there from Thursday all the way till Wednesday. So I'm there before DragCon starts and even after DragCon starts because Matt's got things to film. Uh-huh. And other things to do. Oh, we're Mimi knows I'm gonna be a busy beaver when I'm in
Oh
LA.
yeah.
I was like, oh girl, I'm going there to work. I'm not going there to play. So trust me, I'm gonna have something available that's gonna be like an edited something on Sunday for y'all. And it probably will give like the early energy of DragCon. And I'm also gonna be at the Black Girl Magic Show. Me, Blakesha, and Dooley have our VIP tickets. So if you don't think bitch, I'm filming that. So there's gonna be I'm gonna edit in some moments after DragCon, during DragCon, little stuff like that for y'all on Sunday to watch and try to have it uploaded before I make it to DragCon at 9 a.m. that morning. So
Yes.
yes. All right.
I'm also gonna probably do at least one day, probably Saturday, like a quick slam and bam lunchtime mukbang and kiki from DragCon, but I know
Mm-hmm.
where I can go, where we can find
Mm-hmm.
like a quiet place, pop up the camera, eat some food, and chat with y'all while we're like at DragCon, but we're not on the main floor, but we're on the floor. So
Mm-hmm.
follow me on Twitter, and then you can see that happen.
See, you see, and you might catch me over there chewing something with Mimi. It's
Yes.
it's it's a possible. A Nab, I see you, Aylin. Thank you, babe. I see you in my cash app. I haven't even put up my girls yet. From the front to back. I know you're feeling that. Yikes, it's Joel. Thank you so much for the super chat. Love you, Maddie and Mimi. I feel that. I rhyme. Okay, now, yeah, it's gonna trust me, y'all. I have a lot on my schedule, but I'm here for it. Just give me time. I promise you, for probably towards the end of May through June, I will have a video every single day, a live almost every day, or an edited video every day. I have too much
Exactly.
to cover. So I'm happy with that because the bitch is, I don't want to be bored, honey. I wanna let's make some stuff. So listen, if you want to drop
When
a
is
tip my
DragCon
way,
UK?
oh, that's January 2023.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be a cute birthday trip.
Why
Okay.
you why you think I was like, let me figure something out? Because like maybe I can go. Like, and possibly we can talk to some people over
Yes,
there in reference for that. So it's like,
yes.
ah. So
Put a pin in
that
it.
stab. Oh! Okay, sorry, it just stabbed me. Mimi just stuck me a little too hard there. I'm not a push board. Okay, so
No, it was a Housewives reference, but I forgot that you're not like C Diggy and I don't have that Venn diagram. Like he would have gotten it, but it went
I'm
right
not
by
there.
you.
Listen, if it's put a pin in it, if it's anything from an OC reference, I'm definitely not going
Yes,
to catch her. I
yes.
like the only thing I know is
It was a whole thing this season.
like Shannon. I'm not hungry. Boom. Like that's
It's Shannon. It's Shannon Bedore using put a pin in it incorrectly to the point that it made it to the reunion, and Andy had to like teach her what put a pin in it
oh,
means.
poor baby. And mind you, that's the lady who I see on the commercials at 2 a.m. in the morning talking about, hi, I you shipped it. And I was like,
Oh
oh,
God,
Shannon. Oh, Shannon. I know. Get that check, girl. I know,
gotta pay
bitch.
the mortgage somehow.
Because that horrible husband she used to have. Joe was a whole nother show. Listen, if you want to drop a tip in my jar, rim it a little bit on the side, anything and everything will be helpful and due, especially for this DragCon trip coming through, boo boo. It's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, the MattyRants. And then, of course, as you can see, all the dollar signs there, Mimi's is available if you want to drop something her way. Again, we thank you so much for being here. Please, a thumbs up is muy importante, as well as in the comment section. And once again, for the girls who are new here that didn't catch this in the beginning, and I will do it once again. Mimi, do you mind if I just go ahead and have my speech? Disclaimer, disclaimer. Do you claimer? It's a disclaimer. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs, because I will be dragging some girls for lack of their wigs. All opinions expressed by Maddie Rants and program participants, Mimi Cherry, are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. That includes you. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. Please don't be a. If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, please consume some bacteria and have a good poot.
Don't be a butt.
I'm going to be on TV. Watch. All right. All right. Now, everybody, let's go ahead and get this shared screen. Oh, my God. StreamYard action going here. I needed the light to be off. I actually was
Do you
clearing my
like
head
that I
up.
put some effort into my background
There is,
today?
there, yes. Yes. Oh, my God. My face. There it is. Okay. Yes. We always feel these things. Okay. I'm just saying. Did I? Because I said it. No.
Oh my God. You mean allergic, aversion? Oh my God, so many words.
that part right there. That part right there. I know you love me, baby. That's why you brought me here. That's why you are here. See, that's why I'm ready. I got those quotes. Go. I can get that down. Oh, there's gonna be a more official one soon. That I'm not gonna spill. If you loved my intro video, you're gonna love my disclaimer and outro. Yep, it's coming, bitches. Get ready for some good old dumb comedy from Maddie, because I'm gonna get my Fozzie Bear on for that disclaimer. I'm gonna film in LA and the outro too. So you're still here. Like, it's gonna be very bad. I'm definitely going for 80s infomercial bullshit. Like, if you think of Jackie's Back and the whole pickle like fiasco when she was trying to do the hair care product, yeah, I've already put up a whole storyboard situation. Oh, it's gonna be fun. So get ready. Definitely gonna bring some stupid stuff. Yeah. Okay. So listen, I love a good ball. And I certainly was here for this one too. And you know what's funny? After watching this, shout out to Wow Presents Plus. I see the effort you put into these subtitles. Oh yes, there was options today. I was like, wait, a box, ratio, color. Excuse me?
Oh.
This wasn't 3 episodes ago. So, ooh, someone's listening and we appreciate it because as fans of the show,
Hi.
we got to read. We got to read, babies. 105 of you already here. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like button. Let's go. Diamante, I love you down, Mary Brown, but I'm going to drag you today, sister.
We drag the ones we love, and
Estre-
sometimes the ones we don't.
and we're definitely heading to Australia to fight Estrella. Mm-hmm.
We're going to Australia today.
I mean, we could look.
Good day, mate.
Man, man, I was like, when Theresa May went back there and basically served her the work, but I love you, girl. But I was like, yes, but drag her in the same sense because she knows she was a fool. And Australia knew, yeah, this was a fool. Now, listen, Diamante Mary Brown is cleaning off what's left of Onyx as they have fought their way back to stay in this competition. But some of the girls feel that the lack of emotion in this moment and saying, as much as I'm going to miss her, it's a competition, let's go. Sethless was a little bit pressed as well as Jariji. Mimi Cherry, did you feel that that was just a little insensitive or it's the name of the game?
You know, honestly, I was so distracted by Onyx's handwriting because it was so beautiful. I just kept trying to catch it in the different angles and like I lost everybody else's emotions. I was just like, dang, that handwriting is beautiful.
I
Also, I
mean,
miss Onyx.
kind of, sort of, me too. And as much as I love Diamante, chocolate, out, it's a bop. You know, this outfit caused Chris to damn near break the internet yesterday on the panel. Okay, girl, that comment I will never get over. I will never things that I thought about that I would never have said. Brought to you by C. Diggy One.
For 500.
Because I was like, girl, we all, and then once I got the antebellum of it, I was like, yeah, bury that. I still won't watch that movie after they told me what it was going to be like. They were like, no, Matt, if you didn't like The Village, you're not going to like Antebellum. And I hated The Village. Hated it. Nine Tail, shut up. Wade in the water. Listen. Miss Mama is giving me all kinds of not stray, excuse me, straw doll that you would find in a barn somewhere just a little bit. Listen, either way, Onyx is gone. This kind of was the episode Onyx needed to be a part of, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's a little bit sad. I like Diamante, not saying they don't have the right or deserve to be there as my computer's about to die since I didn't plug it in all the way. Oh my God, stretch Matthew, but let's call it a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. 10th, 20th, and 30th century.
Yeah.
That
And that she would have had to flex outside of her usual alien aesthetic, which would have been amazing to see.
because she could have elevated that from the beginning, the middle to the end. It also, I think Onyx not being there though, helped somebody shine a little bit brighter, to be honest with
Mm.
you. Because
Mhm.
she gave. We'll talk about her in a second as well. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
feel bad. Onyx is not there. Diamante was feeling a little bit of the heat from the girls who probably felt while she looked a little bit like a fool, she gave a good performance. But then they also caught her and said, you didn't know the words towards the end. And they were mad about that.
Oh, yeah, it was a scandalo.
I was
It
like,
was a
oh.
scandalo. I mean, over here in the States, we got the good old watermelon as long as you pull it off, right?
If you pull it off correctly, the girls ain't gonna talk about you, but you
Yeah.
can't. Sometimes that's not gonna do enough, especially when it's the song means a little something. Either way, Diamante did get to stay. The next day does occur, and of course, the queens are discussing about sewing. When is this gonna happen? I'm nervous. We miss Onyx. You were in a relationship with Onyx. I was a friend to Onyx. People were pulling a lot of Onyxes. Okay,
Mhm.
it was a rock type environment at this Pokemon gym, let me tell you something. Brock was certainly the leader for the girls that know what I'm referring to for the olden days. Yes. The guy with the eyes that always had sort of a gross problem with women. There was blood sausage for earrings.
Ooh. Oh, morcilla. Morcilla is very like classic Spanish cuisine.
You know, blood and meat. I'd be like, as a former vegetarian who now just
I
like
never had
touches
it, like,
stuff.
it was never my thing, but, like, in Puerto Rico, it's a really big thing, I remember, and so, like and a lot of that stuff, we get it from them, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's very clásico, clásico.
Mm-hmm. I just was like, baby, listen, I love this color blue with this purple
Mhm.
and a houndstooth moment. Now, I'm gonna be real with you, Supreme. Don't take this as shade.
Ooh,
The suits have been better than the runways for me. And I love her down, but her suits have been.
I feel like she went for a different designer on both ends and picked right on one side of the
Mm-hmm.
coin.
'Cause it's a lot of coats and a lot of misshapen fruit that I keep seeing on the stage, and I'm like, "What is happening here?" It looks like it fell off the truck, you know what I'm saying? This is fabulous, though. Like, I'm like, "Oh, I want this suit. I want the colors." It's really pretty, but this doesn't lead to a mini challenge, which I was kinda happy about, to be honest, because sometimes I can just drag on a little bit, but more so an introduction into what their challenge is gonna present with the ball being the episode. A
Yeah.
Spanish ball where they must visit the 10th, 20th, and 30th century, the past, the present, and the future. Interesting. And they all had their different ways of doing it. Of course, the first two looks, the 10th and 20th century, are looks they brought from home, while the 30th look, 30th Rock, 30 Rock. As soon as I said 30th, I was like, 30 Rock. 30th century, the future needs to be something they make from either plastic, paper, or metal. Okay. And they have only 1 minute, which I thought was some nonsense, to gather materials. 1 minute?
It's also kinda classic Drag Race, no?
Yeah, I thought they get 90 seconds on Drag Race, at least or 2 minutes. I'm like, what? 60 seconds? I'd be kicking shit. Honestly, I'd jump over there and just push, roll over. I'd be, or better yet, I would have wore something real sticky. Just landed on things. That's fine.
Blousey so that you can make bag out of your
Exactly.
blouse,
She grabbed
caftan.
it. I just stick it. Oh, it's on me now. Where are you going? It's mine. I've already have it across the room. Like, it's a lot.
No.
um, oh, yikes, it's Joel. I'm gonna girl, get ready because I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I didn't get to see this episode yet, so I hope it's everything from this review. It was a good one. I actually really enjoyed the lip sync too, by the way. And it
That's
was
good.
from our favorite lady from season one when Carmen sang. So I was like,
Rocio.
oh, save lady. I was so hyped. I was like, because I love that song. I still play it all the time.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I know she was embarrassed. She was like, "Now, who did I send home that could have actually this could have applied to?" But it wasn't all bad. But we'll get to the bad. So as they open their compartments up and everything fell on the floor, this is what they're going to work with here. The plastic is like plastic sheets, stuff they probably
Mhm.
use for like picnics and shit like that. Paper, go there. Low key, I saw Chi Chi DeVane's dress on Sharon this week. Low key, just the bottom part of it. I was like, oh, mom. And then the metal. So, yeah, it's the same lady. Yeah, Albert, because when I looked it up on iTunes, it pulled up the same person. And I was like, oh,
No, Rocío Dúrcal and Rocío Jurado are 2 different ones.
are you
This one is Rocío
serious?
Jurado. Yeah, Rocío and I did that last time. I said the wrong Rocío. There's
What?
2 Rocíos. Yes, I did that last time.
What?
So this time it's Rocío Jurado. And the last one is Rocío Dúrcal. I know, Rocío, it's very quite, common.
It's the voices. Now I'm
I
like, I'm
know.
so confused. Oh my god! Not that they sound. Do they sound? Wait. Are they?
We gotta
No.
pull them up now.
And now I feel like I'm gonna be like that dumb guy. Are they related? First names? Like what? Stupid. Oh my god, Patty.
If I'm not mistaken, they're from a similar era
That part.
when you think about, like, como se dice, record studios, they have one sound,
Oh,
so they wanna replicate that sound, so you have, like, multiple people that are kind of, like, in the same kind of, like, hemisphere.
My head is back to hurting again.
Oh
Okay. So
no.
what I will say is this. They both can sing the house down. I was
Yes.
emotional listening to both songs.
Yes.
That it did do. So that did translate well for me. If me being confused by this stuff is too much for y'all, please exit stage left. I can't help this. I'm afraid to be that American. Okay, I'm afraid to be it. I'm so sorry, but I love the show though, so I
Well, it
respected it
took
so
me
much.
this long to be able to figure out the difference between
Girl,
the hobbies.
really?
Well, because I was just like, which is which? Like, which was Ambrosi and which was now I know. Like,
One
I
is
know the
Clark
difference
and one
now.
is Lois. After this episode, I'm gonna talk about them on the judges panel. I was like, that is Clark Kent and that is Lois Lane, bitch. Didn't he look like a effeminate Superman? I was like, look at gay Superman.
Now
I
that you
mean it.
say it, that's all I can see.
It was definitely Lois and Clark.
That's all I can see now.
Very, very TNT special, you know. Okay, so oh my goodness. I didn't say kick out. I said you can get out. I gave you the option to leave.
I
That's
think
different
that's the
further.
headache speaking, y'all.
Okay,
Let's,
like
you know.
chill on that. Okay, I said you have the option to go. I didn't say you could. I'm gonna kick you out. Okay,
The lady said go home.
like I can open the door. I'm not gonna just kick you. Okay, that would be physical. Let's see here. I just want a safe space so I can have this conversation. God damn it. Anyways, back to the show and back to me making more mistakes as I talk about a show I love and live and breathe for.
Yes.
So the queens know what's up. Now, they're grabbing materials, they're doing all that jazz. It's a cute moment here on the floor. Supreme is just standing there. I wish I zoomed. Why didn't I zoom in this moment? Because Supreme is sitting over there stiff. Girl, I told you that suit's
Looking
everything.
like Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, this suit is everything. Like, oh, Supreme, you're kidding me.
It's a very well tailored suit.
I need to find out who made that. That's fabulous. Like, oh, I want a replica of it. Oh no, then Violet would read me. Never mind. So here's the discussion of all discussions as they all come together. Like, so what can you do? Well, I don't know how to sew. Sharon, I saw your outfit. Okay, girl. Estrella doesn't know how to sew. Clear.
We can believe that.
Clear. Marina doesn't know how to sew. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Venedita, okay, bitch. Now, you went to design school. You're like, I had people make stuff for me.
You know, I only know so much.
But you have a good eye, and that's super helpful. And you also did know how to construct, because I'll be clear that the outfit you made was not bad at all. So it was like, okay, girl, like that actually was cute. Then Diamante took some classes. She said a month. In her confessional, she said 12 classes, which I'm like, we do 4 weeks in a month.
3, 6, so 3 a week for an
3
hour and
a
a half.
week. Okay, for an hour and a half.
So that's like 4.5 hours a week.
Come on, Albert, you better give us some tea.
Oh, hold on. I gotta grab it for this one.
I just want Gatorade so I can replace my electrolytes, because I sweated that one out.
You mean there's 2 Rocios?
Shh, Mimi. That should
The
be our shirt.
multiverse just like melted in his brain.
Just that, you know that you know that GIF of that lady who's like there and all those puzzles pop up?
Yes.
It should just be my face and just all
Rocio,
that.
Rocio.
I put it on everything. I swear on it. I thought that was. It just felt the same. It felt like the same mood and.
Maddie, I made the same mistake.
You know,
We're in it together.
I
We're in it
know.
together.
It's my Virgo rising being that perfectionist that doesn't want to be wrong. And then my Libra bounce kicks back in and it's like, okay, girl, get over it. Like, she'll be okay. I'll be okay.
Yeah.
But they all came together and they said, we don't know shit. Even though, you know, Jariji, all quiet in the corner, girl, you knew what you were doing.
Quiet.
Never once explained themselves until Supreme came by and she goes, oh, no, I know how to sew. I said, come on, sister. Give a
Come
little
on, silent killer.
Come on, clip. I say,
I love her clips.
I'm like, baby, a lady with a hair clip has always got a secret. I'm telling you, okay? She got to pull it back. Something's behind that clip. Okay.
Clipping on a secret.
Tell you, let me find out it's a blade ready for somebody. I wish you would. I'm a Jarigi. I'm a Durclee that ass. Listen, I'm stop right there. Sethless knows what they're doing.
Well, he's a canary girl, and the
Yeah.
canary girls are very resilient and resourceful. That was the word. They're very resourceful. And she said, "You give us something stiff and some glue, we're gonna make something with it."
As long as I can glue it on, we got it. And
Also,
Mhm.
Sethless, I'm so like the confessionals. I like fell in love with Sethless this episode.
Mm.
He's so cute and adorable, and like I want to be his friend.
He did have a problem with Diamante a little too much for me, a little bit.
Mm,
It felt a little like really like even when Diamante left, it was very like, ugh. And I was
yeah,
like, it's
yeah.
not that Diamante said bye Onyx. It was just very, I'm sad she's gone, but I gotta think about what am I gonna do next week, sort of spill.
Yes.
So I didn't like that was my only negative critique of Settlers this week was their negative energy towards um Diamante. It felt very pointed for some reason. Other girls I didn't get that much from them, you know what I'm saying? Like I got like,
Mhm,
okay, that one moment we're past it. She was
mhm,
on it for the whole episode.
mhm.
That was my only issue with that. I was here for the rest of it, but
Yeah, I get
that
that. I
that
get
part
that.
that part
I
pressed
was just so like hard-eyed that like I just went more past that.
because I love Sethless energy too, and that's why I don't like to
Yeah.
see them when they get nasty catty. I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh no, I like her. I like the high energy one, not when she's upset." From Ja to confusing Rocios. I'm one Virgo who lives for your mistakes, Maddie. Much love. Well, I thank you, baby, because I'm a whole poot sometimes. Okay, no Demi Lovato.
Not don't tell me Lovato.
They okay. Listen,
Aliens.
ice cream.
Onyx? Demi Lovato speaks to Onyx.
Legendary.
Wow. Wow. That took me a second, but that was perfection. Perfection. That was like, you know, I hit an arrow in the target and then your arrow split my arrow in the target.
See that see once you got somebody who could just give 6 degrees of separation for their nonsense, you can just go boom, boom, boom. Oh. So again, I also think that Sethless has this mom kind of relationship with Sharon. I think Sharon's low-key mom of the whole group, as
Yes.
well as people were very happy for her position this week because the girls were tired of her
They were
always being high.
pressed.
They said, "Oh, she is safe, Miss Thing. Yes, queen.
Yes.
We get to talk to the judges." Baby, look at Supreme.
Did you get screenshots of Sharon in the room by herself? Okay, good. Yeah,
You
because
know
we
I
have
did it
yeah.
side by side. You know I did it. I had to, because who else is she gonna talk to? Like,
I
seriously.
loved it.
Oh God, yes. Supreme was upset. Supreme was supremely upset. Supremely upset. Yes, yes, she was. Because it's almost like I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do don't do that. I know what
That's
you
not
think.
gonna work.
You think this is looking easy, but it's really not. Like, oh, that was such a drag for Estimea. Yeah, I know this looks simple, but it's not gonna be. I was like,
No.
no. I'm just mad you had to get down in that nice suit.
Not
Houndstooth.
had to, chose to, which just said something.
Uh-uh. Not a callback
Somebody else doesn't.
15 minutes ago. What, Mimi? Okay, listen. I see you. I see you. She's picking up the phone. Hello. No, okay. Y'all, I'm not gonna go through this workroom with everybody. I'm just not gonna do that with you today. Supreme was worried. Okay. I said you should be worried about what you're gonna wear in this runway, high key. But
Damn.
Theresa May is in the building. I'm happy to see my sister. I love how some people quoted stuff in English, and I was like,
Yes.
this in fact, but Teresa being there, there's a moment too we're gonna talk about when we get to Untucked, where she's like, I'm so happy to be here, but like with my Spanish sisters. I was like, it is
Mhm.
a whole different kind of feel from Teresa going to the UK, doing that bit over there, expressing themselves versus in this format where it would be maybe taken a completely different way than if RuPaul judged it.
She gave good panel.
Good panel. Bring them back. Please and thank you. We love a hefty sausage.
Yes.
But yeah, Teresa was giving and I was here for it. Now, the next day, it's like, what do you have left? Diamante sold a goddamn basic tube dress and pressed people were.
They were gagged. But
I'm
were
like,
they? Were
but
they just putting it on?
I mean, that's me, Mimi. I'm sitting here saying to myself,
Are they just diverting energy and attention from themselves?
she made a tube dress. That is not an automatic win or safe. Like, you better ask somebody. ask Tatiana season 2.
Okay.
I wonder why. She's a
Unless
baddest.
it's your talent to make it in a minute,
Yeah, hello. I'm just saying, right? But and then mind you, when she got on the stage, it was giving very Nickelodeon programming. I will show you the clip. Uh
Um,
yes, it did.
and now
But
that you said that, I can't unsee that.
you know exactly which one I'm talking about too. And yes, I put the exact photo for it too.
Oh my God, I love
We're
it.
gonna do the countdown. Yeah, so for the 90s children, it was that girl. So
Wow.
this was a moment I didn't too much sit and like kept it forward on. It was a lot of, all about Diamante this episode. And it also felt like, oh, the girl's going home because they've had it officially.
Mhm. Oficially.
Officially.
Oficialmente, niñas.
Oh, what?
Officially, girls, in Spanish.
Oh, I was about to say,
Oficialmente, niñas.
and then me on the telenovela. "No, ¿qué?"
¿Qué tú dices?
I watched one yesterday and I had I didn't know what was going on, but I knew what was going on. I was living because they were giving all kinds of drama. What was the name of it?
Drama, mama.
It was heavy too because like she just walked in, the man was cheating, and it was this. But it stopped there because it was, and then the guy
End
saw
of
it was like,
episode.
oh no, it just moved to a different scene, and it was all
Oh.
like, oh, I gotta tell you, the transition was so random, but it was just that, and it back forth, and then all of a sudden, I'm now outside. It's daytime. That definitely was in the evening. These kids are going to school. I was like, wait, what, where are we? But also,
Wait, and there were kids in it too?
yeah, it was like a whole story. It was
Because
crazy.
I remember as a kid, and it's funny, I have not
liked
thought
it,
about
though.
it till now, that there were, I remember now, like so clearly, and I have not thought about this in like 30 plus years, that there were little soap operas for us as kids, with like kids as the main characters, but there were soap operas. They were not like, they were
Mhm.
novelas. They were not like
Mhm.
kids shows. You know what I mean?
Forget there was this one where this guy was in drag. He had glasses and a wig. He gave Dora the Explorer, but like on the edge of like homelessness. And it
Okay.
was really funny. It was like a comedy special I used to watch too, because like many moons ago back in the day, I had friends or I had people that, were around me that always watched stuff that was on, Channel 15 out here in Houston. As we that was where you get Telemundo. So I would watch certain stuff, not even knowing what the hell is going on. Is that what it was? Carousel Bonitos? But I
Oh my
liked
God,
it, and
yes.
I was
No, the one I think that's the one that like I was
oh,
thinking
okay.
about when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
Whatever
Carrusel
it
de Niños,
was,
yeah.
I was mind you, I had a couple of libations, but I was in there like, "Ooh." I was like this, like, "Ooh,
Carrusel de
sis."
Niños feels like it feels like it's a key that fit into that part of my brain for being that specific
Mhm.
memory.
Lucia, I see you on my PayPal. Thank you so much for the tip, my love. I appreciate you so much. Thank y'all for tuning in. There was 150 of y'all here at one point in time. Your boy is managing this headache with Mimi Cherry on Drag Race España Season 2, Spanish Ball. Episode 6, please hit that like button. Don't forget to share, subscribe. You want to drop a tip in our jars, ram it down there below. Let's go. All right, past the tube dress and the Diamante can actually sew somewhat of something. There's a really sweet moment between Estrella and the girls when it comes to a letter that their friend Ivan, yes, wrote for them that they're very close to, and it always picks them back up. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I said not that Diamante and Estrella are going to be at the bottom at the end of this episode,
Mm.
but You want to know when I called it? I'm gonna show you the picture.
Mm.
Do 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 do. I didn't put it in there. Fuck, I didn't put it in there. Okay, so here it
Dang
is.
it.
I'm just gonna show you from afar. Those two sat next to each other when the announcement of the sewing situation happened.
Oh,
They gave the worst expressions out of everybody that was in that lineup.
oh,
Bottom two, I said immediately they're going to be in the bottom
mm.
two. Bet you money.
You could
Uh,
see the shooketh.
foreshadowing as fuck. Like I was like, oh my goodness gracious, it's gonna be a wrap
Mhm.
for these babies. But again, sweet moment. I have a thing for Estrella in terms of like likability and seeing
Yes.
some like something about them. Just I am so enamored with their energy and presence. I think they're just a hoot. Like everything about them. I don't know. They seem so silly and like if they're
Authentic.
yeah, if they're vulgar, it's not coming from just to be vulgar, just to be annoying, but sort of like there's like a purpose in the comedy of it all. And I love when they
Yeah.
emote. I'm gonna get to that lipstick. I was like, yes, bitchy.
Ate it up.
Woo! I was like, oh my God, she's killing it. Now, moving forward and on to this beautiful wig, this nice little shimmy shaw coat moment here. But I hate this dress so much with these little leggings that she got going on and the booties.
It's giving like gift bag.
It was maybe it was very hard to find a actual close full shot of this look. Like literally the cameraman was doing everything he could not to do that for soprano. Like, I don't know. It I don't know. Just last season it was a lot more extrava. I miss it.
We're missing the Gonza.
I do like Supreme a lot, though. I love her a lot. Makeup's fabulous. Hair is done.
Yeah.
Downstairs.
Yeah, it just reminds me of like the gift bags with the handle and you put the tissue in it.
That kind of girl. It's if Lala Ree had more fabric.
Yes, exactly.
Lois Lane,
All
Clark
it's missing is
Kent.
the glasses.
Call it Lois
Yes.
Lane, Clark Kent. The Zack Snyder cut. I kid you. I was like, so when are we
Not the
going to
Zack
talk
Snyder cut.
about this? When are we going to talk about this? Oh my gosh. There's one part of this I have to. They actually
And that
blurred
boy beat is looking good.
that part. I'm actually really happy they blurred Jariji out, so it saved me having to put an Activia cup there because I had forgot about it. I was like, oh, they blurred it out, so I should be fine because it literally was like. But I also limited those pictures because I was like, Lord have mercy, Jesus, like as I was watching, I was like, ah,
España loves the body.
the box. Okay, they love the box. Choo choo choo. Okay, no, listen. Meow, meow,
Well,
meow.
when they show cola, they show the cola all the
This
way
man
too.
is so motherfucking handsome. It's
So handsome.
ridiculous. He is beautiful. He is handsome.
I would late in life get pregnant for Calvo.
It's the structure
All
of
of
the
it.
chin.
All
Oh
of it. All of it.
God,
All of it.
the
And the
makeup's great.
creativity and like
Mhm.
the essence and the energy and the vibes. Ooh, I would totally have his child.
Oh, like a cat out in the rain. Meow. Anna, these nails were everything. I hate this wig, but the nails were everything, and their eye makeup is just a stun. Okay,
I'm
nails
loving the
are
peacock eyes.
because that's a peacock top right there, honey. I hate that cut, but I think everything about her outfit was fabulous today. The nails were just oof. I was like, "Ooh, the nails are yes, ma'am."
This season, she's giving. She's serving looks.
hmm Very that. Theresa May, we love it. I love that it's blue actually in this hair. I was kind of gagged by that. I was like,
Oh yeah,
oh.
it is.
She's giving me all kinds of rich woman.
Okay, Marge Simpson blue hair.
I'm getting what is that movie called? Is it called Maud or Auntie Mame? There we go. That's who she's giving me here. Auntie Mame.
Mhm.
If you want to talk about it, this movie right here,
Mm. Mhm.
that kind of elegance with richness that's going on with that. So I love it.
Mhm.
I need to watch that movie. I love it. It's so good, Mimi. So good. I had an older gay friend that, like I talked about before in my last video, when I got emotional about. He like introduced me to that. Change the world, girl. I was like, "Ooh, this is what shade is." I was like, "Oh, that's where it comes from." That girl. Sharon is first, so we're starting in the 10th century. This one was also like really, really. They gave far away shots a lot.
Yeah, Sharon's overall running theme for her ball presentations was money, richness.
I
So she's
caught
giving
that.
us a queen here who is hiding her baubles under her coats because she does not want them to be stolen.
And eyebrows.
Yes. Well, she looks like well, yeah.
She looked like she got beat up, and
I
them
was gonna
eyebrows
say
matted
it,
up.
but I didn't want to say it because it looks like when you get hit in the forehead and you get like a knot in your forehead.
Like someone had two hammers and went dop, and it was just like,
Ooh.
oh my god, very that. But I did like this outfit. It wasn't my favorite that she's ever done personally, but for what it's worth compared to the through this runway, I did enjoy this look.
It's very drag. Except
Oh,
for
Maddie, I still need to watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. What is your grade if that score? 10 out of 10. It is in my top 5 movies. I had to like go through my list of things. It
wow.
it knocked one of my favorites out. Like I have a
Wow.
lot of movies I love. When that is available to purchase, I will be buying it. I need to watch the movie often. The message was very clear for me. As you can see, I've been a little bit more on this side lately. So that's for a reason. I enjoyed the message in that movie. It touched my heart. Pushing forward here, the first chop, Estrella Extravaganza.
Giving us Crusades type warrior.
There was a crusade against the him.
Wow.
And taste. Girl, you have a stripper boot on with
the
some
trees boots.
with a what is this? A potato sack? You know what I'm saying? With some sort of something on here. The chain mail that don't even go with this random magician's cape. Muhaha! The fuck I chop you. I chop you. I wish it would disappear. Like I just can't. I can't. It's awful. I love her down, but that is awful. Girl couldn't even pull out that big ass non-necessary sword for no reason. Baby, did you see? I was like, wait, are you, is it a ruler? Like, what's a yardstick? What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, the Crusades sucked the first time around.
And it shows. It shows. Love her down. But I normally give her a pass as a little girl's been like, Matt's been being nice. Yeah, not this day. I was like, ooh, girl, hot chop. So love you down, Straya. Okay, Maddie Morpheus excuse me.
Wow, not Madeline.
Venedita Von Dash is wearing Maddie Morpheus's face. Kidding. That was for Alexander Rogers because he said that bitch like the Alexander said she looks like the cover of the Man on the Moon. And I can't. I can't get out of my head. So like when I saw
if
this,
you believe we got a man on the moon,
shut
man
up.
on the moon.
So Venedita Von Dash is dressed as a straight man. Oh, excuse me. All right.
If you believe.
I love it when Alex have fun. It is so funny. It's just so much in it. But you have to be with him one day. Like when I'm in the hot tub when we were in Vegas and me and Alex were just talking and shit, and he just goes in. Oh, girl. That shit would be so funny. We would be crying.
I remember some of those lives.
Crying in that hot tub, child. I'm crying. Johanna, no. No, we love all of our allies. We love everybody here. We love everybody here. Wait, maybe I got it. We love everybody here. Warning. This program is for entertainment purposes only. Content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs, or lack thereof. All opinions expressed by Maddie Rants and program participants are solely the personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. That includes you. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or the individuals mentioned in the program. Please don't be a bat. If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, please consume some activity.
Don't be a bat. That's my favorite part. Don't be a bat.
Every time I see something now that's going to be like that, I'm like, oh!
Don't be a bat.
Listen, I like this though. I'll be real. I don't,
especially the reveal.
Yeah, I didn't care for the headpiece because I kind of seen her already do that. You know what I'm saying? And I like the reveal part because there's lights in the jacket, and that made that much more special. I was like, oh shit, that's fucking dope.
Yeah,
so
like I kind of want that moon coat.
I was here for her giving Maddie Morpheus's time on a different platform. I was here for
Madeline.
it. Telling you. I mean, that was the first time I've seen Maddie walk with a hip.
Wow.
I have to stop. Okay, listen.
It's so funny too because at this point I don't even call Maddie Morphosis anymore. I call Madeline. It's just Madeline. It's just Madeline. Just like Tracy Martel.
Like
Tracy Martel.
Madeline Morphosis. I kind of like that.
That's how I'll retweet Maddie's tweets and I'll be like, oh Madeline, you've grown on me.
The thing is, I actually like Maddie Morphosis, believe it or not. That's why I'm poking fun. If I didn't like the girl, I wouldn't talk about her. That's when you know I don't like that part. Mm-hmm.
If they only understood that.
And you know who I'm not talking about.
Bloop. Bloopity bloop bloop bloop.
My head hurts. I was using this time to take a chew. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Well, I mean, not to be offensive, but bloop bloop bloop. Bloopity bloop bloop bloop.
Mimi is stupid. Wow. I take a chew, Mimi. Okay, listen. Like, wow. Girl, this is not wait a minute. I almost dragged Nick Cannon back into this.
Wow. Let's not. He's probably off somewhere getting somebody pregnant.
Probably. Who else is going to replenish the earth? Okay,
he's the new Genghis Khan.
I would say Kanye because he does like to just be places he doesn't need to be.
But you know that Genghis Khan, like, there's so many bloodlines across the world that lead back to Genghis Khan.
That'd be
so
like
Nick
Future,
Cannon
right?
Someday is going to be our modern version of Genghis Khan.
Him or Future, him or Future.
Ooh, they're both battling.
Wow.
Repeat
words. That's how I rap.
I can't believe people think I do all the drugs I rap about.
I'm like, he's just the guy like Panda. He just actually can speak. But back to Diamante in the wigless journey of Diamante Brow.
Oh God. The aversion, the allergies.
So when I reacted to this, I liked it. When I started to get the screenshots of this, that faded away. Okay. Yeah. And to me, I think this is cool, but I need a wig. And I hate to be that girl, but at this point in time, I was happy with the second look because I was like, oh, shocker. You know what I'm saying?
I was shocked. You took it out of my mouth. I was shocked because at that point, I was like, I mean, again, I don't mean to be like dissing nobody. Like, maybe it is very uncomfortable for Diamante to wear a wig. Like, I get it. But then, like, maybe drag is not for you. And who was it? It was Anna Locking's commentary that she said, this is beautiful, this is fashion, but it's not giving me enough drag.
It's giving me man and outfit. And I don't want to be that person.
Especially walking down the pasarela.
Oh, because baby be
stomping like he's in the army.
I'm like, you gotta, baby, hold on. I need you to like soft and a little, because she be walking like she about to beat somebody up. I'm like, go ahead, Candy, come on.
Okay, Mary J. Blige.
Oh yeah, she be candy walking. I'm telling you, Candy softened her walk up actually full T. But this one here, stomp the yard. Very much that. So I like Diamante. I would have enjoyed this with a wig and makeup.
Yeah.
Oof, once again, I'm here for the Mary Brown. I'm gonna say it again. Some kind of bang, because the girl's like, this Joey J. Girl, calm down. A bang, bang, yang, and some more makeup. Because
Yeah,
it is
because it's borderline boy beat with, like,
it's
a little bit more
like
color.
all tea. It's very much giving that. And no shade to my sister, but like I just thought you just put on the outfit and walked out here. All tea.
Yeah.
I'm moving on here. I'm moving on. I don't want to do too much because I liked her other outfit in parts, not all the
It might have also been a poorly executed strategic move on her part because there's more looks to come, but you
Mhm.
can still plan that better and still deliver all 3 looks.
Like no shade and all realness. Just a small bang. Like, girl, you could have cut it off a wig, or you could have like, oh, girl, do you have like a piece of hair or something, and like a little curl or something? Ooh, that would have been something. A little money penny curl from the girls that know about Dexter's Laboratory with that,
Mhm, 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 mhm.
that little swoop right there in the front.
Mhm, mhm.
Just a little something. It's just giving little, it's giving a little mask for mask. Love you down, girl, but it is little
Yeah, it's giving Paris Fashion Week.
grinder profile.
Wow.
I want it true, but it's gonna be loud, girl. Drag Sethless, eat.
Yeah, this was great.
Eat.
This was great 'cause it's a chance to give a presentation that's very, down home to their aesthetic, right, with the big boots, and it's still something very kind of like you can tell that they made it, and it's not, like, super, bought at the store, right?
Mhm.
And then, yeah, for it to have a reference, a historical reference, the pen in the hat, I loved it. The feather pen.
The storyline of communication was very clear with
Yes, that
Sethless
too,
this week, and it was
that
starting
too.
with writing, then we went to the internet, and then we ended
Mhm,
up like transforming into what the world would be without voices. And it's like,
mhm.
whoo, girl. Like I was to say I was impressed is an understatement because this was everything. And it's really
Yeah.
good to see somebody from the Canaries Islands getting this longer chance to represent since the, the last one that was there was there 3 episodes, that was it, and it was kind of like bam da bam
2,
bam
right?
bam. I think so. I forget.
Mhm.
Volcano, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was almost 2, yeah.
Yeah, like they weren't there that long, and it was kind of like we were wondering, a lot of us were, oh, I would love to see more of this.
Yeah,
So I live for how the boots play into this outfit too. I just was
yeah.
very impressed.
And I'm not always a fan of her kabuki-esque kinda makeup, but for me, it
Mm.
works here.
Her and Jariji do that. Ooh,
That kabuki kind of,
yeah,
aesthetic.
yes, the very pale face and then the exaggerated full-on eyes that are very big and bold.
Yeah.
And I'm not mind it either because it does give me the aesthetic of what they present with their drag, very,
Exactly.
very much that.
Yeah, I think when I see Juriji, you're right, I see porcelain doll with her, but it's very much a
You see?
that Venn diagram is over on
We
top of each other.
talked about that. It's
Yeah,
everything about her is very dull and it's
yeah,
beautiful, but it's also it just reminds me if I saw a Jariji sitting in a room somewhere just propped up, I would full on believe, yep, okay, it's a part of a collection.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, Sethless, you ate. Now, Marina, now I would normally read just random tubes of something of a little, it looks like a stocking that's just been spread wide and open, but I'll be very clear with you, bitch. You sold the fuck out of this for me.
Yeah, for me, I agree. Presentation took it over. If, like, for example, a Diamante wore this, it would not work.
Because she wouldn't have enough makeup.
It should be stomping down the runway.
Oh,
Going to meet the plug on the corner.
I mean, I was,
Going to the bodega.
baby,
Very
listen,
bodega going walk.
it's the hair for me. It's the hair for me because it's supposed to be wheat.
Mhm,
I was like, oh, darling, beautiful. And she also had a theme too about brides in
mhm.
certain specifics in reference for confinement and then release and breaking free.
Yeah, like a bridal storyline, but not your conventional brides.
She changed up the script each and every way. I was
Yeah.
very impressed. Very impressed.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. For me, it was presentation. Again, the
Mm-hmm.
look to me, it's fine,
Mm-hmm.
but the presentation is what did it for me.
I'm here for that. Rodrigo's got a question. Hey, Boop. Hey, Maddie. Love watching, listening to these reviews anytime I can. Sometimes in the car, I would like to ask, is there any chance of having these videos also become podcasts like Trying to Save? I'm going to let Mimi.
If Maddie lets me, I'm more than happy to upload these as podcasts. And if we get enough of a demand for podcast versions of this, I'm more than happy to convert them into podcasts. So for those of you watching now and in the future, leave a comment, let us know. And if that's something that a lot of people want, and Rodrigo, I would do it for you personally, but I can also teach you how to do it and how to save it yourself and make it a file. But
Right, because I know how to just watch a YouTube video now and just go boop 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 boop, boop in my system. However, I can because I have videos already saved before, but I can clear it out and start doing something like that to where it is audio savable. That is an option that we can discuss in the future when my head's not hurting.
Yeah, but even like, putting something that's available on like an Apple Podcast and a Spotify and like those classic kind of like podcast
I've been
platforms.
trying to do Apple podcasting, but I'm not quite sure if I have to like ask to be in it or whatever
I
because
can talk you through all of it.
yeah, I said this summer I was gonna start after All Star 7 ended. I was gonna start doing a weekly podcast on
Yeah,
us.
I've done it all. Series of Fortune events,
Okay.
sophiepod.com, which I'm hoping to kick back up this year. I'm
Yeah.
on Apple Podcast, I'm on Spotify, I'm on all those things. I have all the
Yeah.
accounts to do all
Because
that. So
I
yeah.
have this idea for my little solo late night show that I'm gonna start doing on a specific night where I normally can't go to bed. It's gonna be my insomnias with Maddie. We'll talk about
Yes.
it.
Yeah, yeah. And
I
that's
have a couple of moments, yeah.
it's your naming, your theme and name is already pretty much there, so that's good. And there's some like that, like Bill Burr has one that's the Monday morning podcast. He records it every Monday morning. Like there's some that are kind of like that vibe, and there's definitely a market for that. So yeah, let us know. I know that not everybody's a fan of podcasts. I'm a longtime podcast fan. I have had multiple podcasts. Me and Maddie have a podcast that comes on and off. But yeah, Series of Fortune events, check it out. I have a lot of amazing queens that I've interviewed. Bob the Drag Queen, Bible Girl, Maddie is on there, and some local queens from here, the Bay Area, other podcasting pioneers that have been podcasting a lot longer than I have. I've interviewed them. So feel free to check it out.
Very much a catalyst for this press pass.
Yeah, because I was applying for those press passes for years, getting declined. So I remember the year I got my first approval for the press pass, and like now getting it this year felt very much like that all over again because it was so hard.
I was like, Mimi, attach my YouTube channel. Let's see what happens. And once that came back, that's why I was like, wait, what? I was like, oh, and we attached my channel. So they.
Mhm. And I kept doing everything like from both of us. This time around, it was from both of us, from both of us, from
I
both of
was
us.
like, oh my God, they do watch me. Oh my God, they are not mad at me. Because sometimes I'm like, what did I do? But.
I know. It was funny. I was telling my boss when I was telling him that we got in the press pass. I was like, "My podcast is still viable," and he just started laughing, like it's my baby, like it's my uterus.
They saw two different platforms and the way we talk about it. Of course, I have so much Drag Race content. Why the flip not that? And
Yes.
I know half them babies and my girl. So by all means, but
Yes.
let's get to this. Ooh, I'll tell you what, Jariji, you were this close to winning this week. I put this on everything.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
one look in particular that didn't do it for me. I thought she was a little
Yeah.
simple in some sorts, but this going into this
With the remote and the little tiny sword is
going
just everything.
like the fact that like it was like the pose and then it would go
And the face
oh,
stays looking like a beautiful angelic statue because she's giving the statue vibes.
oh,
Yeah.
oh.
And the trans representation in history, like come on.
It's the boot and the heel for me.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really good.
I just I liked the wings because they looked realistic, and I also liked it because it gave me presentation.
Yeah.
And I love when girls do presentation. Oh my, it's one of my favorite things about drag is seeing the girls give
Yes.
story on stage. You're like, yes, showcase, showcase. I would have gave her all my money. I kid you not. I would have thrown dollars at this. It cost you a lot of money. Here's half of it back. I can't. This is my favorite of the top of the 10 for the 10th century. There we go. My
So
favorite for
it's
the 10th.
interesting. Somebody in the comments was like, "I'm sorry, but what's Spanish about Joan of Arc?" And I got curious, and it's true. Joan of Arc, if I'm not mistaken, is French. There is a Spanish Joan of Arc story, Agustina de Aragon. So yeah, I guess maybe the Venn diagram doesn't fully cross over, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Mm, you think it has anything to do with just being European in a sense versus it,
Yeah,
versus being Spanish in particular?
yeah.
Also, Jarigi is really inclined or in tune with French um,
Oh yeah.
design and culture and all of that. So,
Well,
a
and
lot
fully
of
fluent in French.
exactly. So she talks about that a lot with the way she dresses and who she's inspired by. She has a lot of
Yeah,
French, very much that type of stuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And Nine Tails, like she grew up in Belgium,
yeah,
so
yeah. Yeah, because her aesthetic is definitely she gives us a lot of like European aesthetic
hmm
versus some of the girls that are giving us maybe a more localized Spanish
hmm
aesthetic. Like for example, Diamante is like, oh, this very specific building in this one city in Spain.
And mind you, they weren't specific as this needing to be. It needs to be basically something from Spanish. No. They were just very much.
Yeah.
You need to give us something from the 10th century that represents that era, 20th century, and 30th century. We'd like you to tell a story.
Okay,
So
perfect.
yeah, yeah, there we go. Everybody's. It's fabulous. Period. 20th century. Back to
Yes.
Sharon.
Giving
Um,
us Moneyball.
Moneyball. Okay, like clearly. And look,
Yes.
y'all, it reveals into another one of these. That's why I was like, okay, Sharon, that's two. That's two.
Okay, Bosco.
Thank you. Andrew, I see you right there, baby. Well, the monk was 10th century across the board, okay?
There you go.
Okay, she became something. But I like this a lot. I thought this was a good outfit. This gives me a performance look before
Yeah.
anything. This is very
Yes.
much. She's about to give a show.
Yeah. Well, it's like also like a tipping outfit.
Just stick it on there. Oh, that'd be hot.
Mhm.
I should have an outfit like that. Just stick money on me and be like, not the crotch, please no. Okay.
You have spikes coming out of there.
Estrella Extravaganza is next.
Giving us Francisco Franco history, which was that I was very grateful that this episode, my research was light, but I did have to check these references of these Franco references because there was a lot of Franco references that to me crossed over into other references that like we don't like to reference here. But it's not that reference because
I
I thought it was
know,
that
I
reference,
know, I know.
but it's very similar to that reference.
I didn't take one picture with that hand up, girl. I was like,
Okay.
oh, sister, God,
And
no.
she's not the only one that did it.
Yes, it
Because
was
there's
also
another
Benedita.
characterization, yeah,
Yeah,
but that
because
was very specific to that character also that she
right,
was
right.
presenting.
Which is why I wasn't gonna hold it because I know what they were doing because it wasn't
Yes.
that, but also that comes with its own stuff. But I will say that it was interesting that they had them back to back because that actually helped Venedita's look a lot because of
And it
how Australia came first. Go on.
and it's a reminder that it was a WW for a reason. There was a few countries involved. Ooh.
I couldn't even take the picture with the gun fumbling. I was like, "Oh,
Okay.
girl." I was like, "Oh, girl." You like to set these boundaries, but she wanted to give a gay version of this
Yes.
and do all that extra. As much as I love her, I applaud her storytelling ability with this. The slap on the back.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of getting for this because that's a Muppet's butt. In case y'all are looking at it, I think we'll be fine there. That is not a human ass at all. That is a Muppet's
It's a sofa
ass.
cushion.
Girl, I saw that and I was like, the house is on fire. No, I
Wow.
can't. But for what it's worth, I enjoyed storytelling, but I'm gonna have to poot it too because it was just.
Oh, Australia.
I was like, compared to everybody else, and also, oh, that hand went up. I was like, oh, I hate it. Then this one did it. I was just like, oh my But I was like, okay, in that time being married, I was like, okay, got the
Well,
story.
and she's giving a woman who was supporting times change, she has to change with the times vibe, which I was digging that story.
Pulls the pearls out of her puss. I was like,
Okay.
okay. Um, not my favorite from her, but I actually liked the storytelling of this, and
Yes.
it also
Yeah.
gave me authentic. So I gave it, for me, it was like, okay, I like this. I feel like I know who this would be. She
Yeah.
loves putting letters on her back.
Yeah. She loves a glue on.
She love a little letter, honey. You gonna know, read, bitch, like very that.
I loved the Spanish
I liked
mantilla
it.
because it just reminds me of like my grandmother and my aunt, like taking their
Mm,
special mantillas to church. So yeah, I
mm,
love that.
I liked it. I was here for it.
I
Um,
was here for it.
See, you wear a wig and then you
See,
give
this
me
is when
2
I mute.
things. Yeah, you wear a wig and then you give me 2 things that make sense in different stories, palaces, presentation. Girl, sir, ma'am, listen. I just want to chew. How about that?
This felt like three different friends going to three different parties.
Okay, so
Like very House of Darion.
don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you dare. Miss Tina Knowles
Ooh,
would have never put that holographic shit on that dress.
no, she
She would have had
wouldn't.
that dress and gave it jeans. That's what she
By
would
the
have.
way, this is how I learned how to say you're welcome in French and how I teach people how to say you're welcome in French. Because you're welcome. So everybody knows merci, merci, merci beaucoup, right? Thank you. But
Mhm,
your welcome is derrière, right in the back of the throat. And a lot of people, I say
mhm.
derrière, and they look at me like, say what? And I'm like, okay, you know Beyonce, House of Darion, but like make it in the back of your throat, derrière.
Dion. Okay, would you like some of that on your sandwich? Yes, please. No, okay. Listen. If she took
Face looks
off,
beautiful though.
yeah, if well, there's a mask on it memes.
I mean, you said it, not me. She looks pretty in the face.
I wish that shit that I keep seeing on everybody, like this, oh god, like,
Oh,
everybody
that
has it.
mermaid
Yeah,
holographic. Yeah.
I'm so out of it's just, oh
Well,
god,
there's like 2
overdone.
designers that are very heavy into that aesthetic that a lot of the queens commission.
Mhm,
Like one of them is like Diego
mhm.
something, and I wonder if this is a Diego something piece.
I just wish she didn't have that on top of the dress that she's wearing, and then I felt like it would have made more sense, and even then, they weren't really feeling it, like, Anna was like, "I like the
And this
holographic
white
piece."
doesn't match
Why?
this white. Like if you're gonna be wearing whites, make sure that your
I don't
whites
even think
match.
that's white, it looks like it's a pink.
Down here?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it
a
looks like
blush.
it's
It's a
yeah, it's a
blush.
blush, okay, that's why I was like, "Yeah, that looks doesn't
So then why are you wearing a white? Like, if
It's
anything, your mask should be red.
I'm mad there's 2 roses in this head too, I'm just finding stuff that's
Eh,
pissing me off.
look at
Okay.
my curlers.
Oh, I
But
love
here the
Tina.
face, that one still shot,
It's a
that
good
one
look.
picture,
This is a good look.
that
Yeah.
one right there, you don't see the rest of the look, that frill there actually looks good, it frames her,
All of
the
this looks
glitter in the
good.
hair,
Yeah.
that's the one time that she looked great in that look, everything else is tragic.
Pastel superhero, Deja Sky
Wow.
approved. Well, this one fits.
Ooh, and I oop.
Because Miss Deja was walking around in clothes that were meant for an adult half the time. But
I'm told.
I do like how this like screenshot worked here. I was actually
Yeah,
trying very hard to find a good shot of this because I was like,
yeah,
girl, I know you look good somewhere in here. And she
yeah,
does.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
this up close shot could be used for, like, the flyers when they do the flyers for the bookings.
I just wanted the rose dress by itself.
Yeah,
I would have got a story from that, maybe. No, but
yeah,
I would have liked it a lot better.
yeah. Now talk about a hair piece,
The birth of the internet? What?
okay? And then I loved Anna's, like, it's the 1 and the 0, and Seth's is like,
Because the
"Yes,
non-binary
totally."
with the
I know,
binary. Oh,
of course.
oh, it was. I was like, Sethless, the layers. You're joking me. You're joking me. Oh my goodness, it was everything.
It was so good.
I got Blue hydrangea for a hot second just from this face
Uh,
because Blue likes to make that face.
uh-huh.
Meh. Promo shot UK versus the world. You're welcome. But like, I thought this was fabulous. The detailing of it was really cool. The girls could read because it's like a bodysuit, but once again, story always tells. With these big ass pumps, with her short ass, with this fucking phenomenal wig that's going into the neck piece.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
stunning. Like, get out of here. It's
yeah.
also in
Very
the
Matrix
cuffs.
vibes.
It's in the cuffs. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. Giving me the when the Matrix is taking over you.
I'll take both pills, like the hobby said. Thank you.
Yes, which is always my response, actually.
Give me the full fantasy. I lived. You knew what you were doing, bitch.
It was this little confessional moment that I was like, I am in love with him. I am
Listen,
so in love.
we got to talk about Sethless giving us all kinds of like senior photo real quick. Right
Yes.
here.
Yes. Yes.
Most creative, class clown, class presidents. Drag Sethless. Like, but this is when she was spinning around the chair. I thought that shit was so funny. She's like, "Oh, you didn't think I was smart, did you?"
No,
But I
and
am.
and part of it was, and you know where to put the USB cord? Spin around.
I
In the
can't.
back.
I can't. Good stuff. So Marina is next. And this is a disheveled bride, a little bit different than the one that she was going for before because there's no restrictions. She is what she is. She got this all from plastic and trash and made her dress. I thought this was presented well. It was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was okay.
I just to
Oh,
me the top to bust to waistline ratio, there's just like when they're like so kind of cut off that they kind of like move like this, like that always throws me off a little bit in terms of fit. Like I feel like from here up, the fit for me could be better. Like I almost want that like fashion tape moment so that it's not going like this, but that's just me.
I think I've just learned to expect her clothes not to fit half the time.
Oh wow, okay.
It's not like this is the first time this has happened. You know what I'm saying? Like
Because that's the first thing I see when she starts walking down the runway.
the clothes normally fall off.
Yeah, or they're just not walking. She's walking well,
She,
and
she absolutely.
the dress is like 2 paces behind.
Absolutely. Absolutely. She's a good time when she's giving on the runway. I just
Yeah,
know that I also see her clothes running away from her half the time. So
yeah,
for me, there's a high and there's a low with this, but it's
yeah,
also more high than low, but it doesn't
yeah,
fit.
yeah.
Deja Sky.
Boom.
It does not fit.
The glove. Yeah, anyways.
Albert. I'm annoyed when they don't know at what height boobs are supposed to
Thank
be.
you.
I mean, she is running with the training bra set of chest. You know what I'm saying? Little bird chest, fly in any weather. You know what I'm saying? I know all about them little birds. Call, 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 call. Very that.
Wow.
Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of my
Yes.
Rant Pack family. No name. Who's Sam McWell? I don't, honey, don't.
San Miguel.
Who?
I don't know, but it's San Miguel, not San Miguel.
Who?
Estrella.
Ah, okay. Okay. Got you. I was like, huh? What's going on? I was licking the salt on the pretzel, girl. I was like,
See,
huh?
I can't laugh this much. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. I'm laughing too much and I'm gonna have an accident. I'll be right back.
I can't. Okay. Jariji Ducli is next. I almost want to try to hope I can get this part of it up here real quick. But Miss Mama is giving a Swedish girl going to Spain on vacation. Do you call it a tourist trap? I was very interested with this. I was like, Oh, St. Michael maybe. Okay. Got you. Got you. I know. No worries. I'm not even. I'm taking it in. It's okay to be wrong sometimes as long as you're trying to like learn something versus people just out there spewing dumb stuff. Okay.
Yes.
A tourist trap. Tor. Oh. It's like, okay, no. She's giving me tourist trap, probably. Like how she explained it. I was like, so she's on vacation. She went to Spain and found some fine man, and boom, pound me strange. Like, is that what's happening
Yes.
here? Okay. Let's see if I got it. Let's see if I got it. Let's see if I got it. Wow. All right. So there we
A
go.
little free willing, free love kind of vibe, European style.
It was
Is what she's
interesting.
giving me.
I appreciate this super mega blur that came from it. But also it was like, I'm free to do what you want to do.
Yes.
Just free.
Oh,
Jose.
there
There
we
was a
go.
whole genre of low budget naughty movies in the 60s of blonde Swedes going to Spain. Really?
Okay, I get that.
I feel like we have those out here too, but they're just really shitty movies. Like really, like let me think of one. Road Trip? No. Let me stop.
Wow.
No, better yet. Actually, true. Because back in the day, remember maybe the campy like porn
Like
movies
Beach
that would come out.
Blanket,
Yeah.
Babylon kind of a
That
thing.
kind of stuff where it was
Although
all
that's the play, but yeah, you know what I mean.
well, also Cinemax After 12 too was like
Oh, yeah,
all
yeah.
real dumb scripts, but like nobody has sex actually, but there's a lot of groping. There's a lot of jiggling. There's a lot of
Yes.
touching.
Yes.
Ooh, that kind of stuff. Euro trip. That's what I was thinking. I liked it when I was a kid. I hated it when I was an adult. Debbie does Dallas.
Sandra does Sweden.
Okay.
El felput. Can I?
Oh, me
Wait, hold
first.
on.
Me first. Me first. No.
I know. I was like, let me do the Maddie
I love
style.
how Mimi was like, like really?
Il Filpato di la Cantado. El felpudo de la canto. It's the 70s hostess dictatorship.
Drag Mimi.
When even my parents were together to see the X movies in the theater. Oh, Filpato de la Cantado.
Nicocado avocado. Boom, I got it. I see. That's how you know that's my friend, because ain't no way. That was good though. I probably would have said it that way. El fupu. Yep. It's yep. It's going there. You should have seen me in Spanish class when I was growing up. Ooh, my teacher. She's like, what's going on? She's like, you did well in French. What's happening? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I was always like, I'm trying. I swear to God.
They're very similar, but very different. As somebody who speaks Spanish but is learning French.
There was something about French that was a little easier for me, but then Spanish, it was like I had so many questions. I think that was my issue. I asked way too many questions. Why is it backwards? Why is there an upside down question mark? Why is the sentence structured this way? Are we saying it wrong in America? That was me as a student. Like, oh, we must be speaking wrong then, because it makes more sense to have that first before the other thing. But then wait, if that doesn't make, that was how I went through it. So I was also one of those kids in school, like,
you were doing like biological forensics of a language.
My teachers hated me because I questioned everything. Because I'm like, are you sure that makes sense? I don't think those two atoms going together would make that chemical. It's impossible. That was me as a student. Like, are you sure you're teaching today? Very much that. But I also had teachers that loved me because they knew.
Are you sure those body parts go together like that?
They were like, oh, it's going to be a chat. Like, again, I was going to take Japanese one day, went to the class the first day, and the teacher was like, I suggest we try a different. I was like, don't do that. She's like, no, you have a lot of questions. I don't have the patience. I'm doing this as a favor because we are not going to like each other. So, oh, well, thank you for telling me now.
Oh my God. The other one that's like very hard to learn, and it's not just one because they have so many different in the country itself, Chinese, because there's so many different Chinese languages that like one sound, like a ka, right, could mean 10,000 different things depending on what part of China you're in.
I saw that too, and I was like, you're kidding me.
Yes. You could be asking for fire and they give you water.
But again, things I still want to know regardless, so I don't feel like
Yes,
a flippin' idiot when I go places and can at
of
least
course. It's
communicate
good
the
to know.
basics. As well as I told myself I need to take an ASL class.
Yes, that's good to know too.
I need to take one real bad because I have a lot of people who do enjoy watching the show who are deaf. Shout out to you who are reading these subtitles. Please forgive YouTube if they got it incorrect. Because I saw one episode where, girl, I said, they said I said some stuff, and I was like, I did not say that. But 30th century, here we go. Sharon is up first. This was kind of fucking fabulous. I got a little Chi-Chi DeVane from this moment, just from her like paper ball episode when they had the little spot on the top or whatever. You remind me a little bit Chi-Chi. Missy Cheech. But I also thought it was cool with the gold going into sort of like the new wave or this robotic era or something.
Yeah,
I
that
liked it.
previous shot when you see like the two different sides, the gold side, it's totally giving me Spaceballs.
Mm.
Did you see
I
Spaceballs?
got Spaceballs and Guardians of the Galaxy tees from that gold lady that
The
was in
Joan
the show.
Rivers character in
Mm-hmm.
Spaceballs? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot a joke. I meant to mute my shoe. I'm so sorry. I thought I
It's
muted my
okay.
shoe. I was like so sure I
Welcome
muted
to
that
the
shoe.
ASMR minute.
I just knew I muted it. I was like, oh, crunch, crunch, crunch. I'm so sorry. It's so gross. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me show you. I meant to say this back here. Where are we at? Where are we at?
¿Dónde
Where is she?
estamos? ¿Dónde estamos? ¿Dónde estamos?
Where is she at? Where is she at? Okay, here we go. Up next is Tilda Swinton. That's what I meant to do.
Yes.
You know, my bad.
Who's
Okay,
that girl?
it's Tilda. Okay, but
That was good. It was good. Stupid on both our parts and
and then she
amazing.
turns around like, okay, Sharon, this is fabulous. This is like the best look you did for the night, actually, and you made that too, Miss Mama. I can't sew.
Yeah.
Mm.
Again, just like pulling hairs. I almost wish that the golden side
Mm.
was a draggy golden side because it's giving
It
gold
needs a
man app.
lash. It
And
needs
an eyebrow.
a brow.
It needs a brow and a lash and like maybe some outline on the lip, you know? And like a different shade of gold. Like, you know what I mean? Like make it like it has that side has makeup too. You know what I mean? That's my only thing. And if I'm pulling strings, if I'm pulling hairs. I'm pulling hairs.
I love this language conversation in the chat right now. I'm not in it. I'm just the one making oobs and obs and eebs right now. Mhm.
Bienvenue.
Not a whole new face. Not a whole new face. Just a lash and brow will do
Make it
just
draggy.
fine.
Make it
Put
draggy.
some emphasis in the cheek right here. Push it up and tell you word. But I still think it's everything.
Yes.
And you know what, Johanna? I'll split those hairs with you.
Yes.
I'll split all of them. I'll give you the shave. A buzz cut.
I think I said pulling hairs, and I think she's correcting me.
Oh, that's what happened?
I think so.
Oh my God, did you have a Shannon Bador? Are we having a full circle moment? This has happened 3 times this episode.
Put a pin in it.
Let's parking lot
I
that.
think I'm right, Joanna. Yep.
Let's parking lot that, Mimi. How about it? Let's
Go.
How about you rewind? No.
No, I'll fast forward.
I still think my favorite saying is ketchup not on fries, okay? It's like a quick read because it's like, girl, ketchup not on fries. Because clearly you might think that we're talking about food. Mhm. Now you know your shit's ugly when you come out like this, right? Like not even estrella extravaganza.
Very Australia vibes.
Mama, this what in the down under is this? Girl,
Yeah.
chop,
Another gift bag.
chop, chop.
Yeah. And then this top, like, oh,
Girls,
God.
let's just take it to the kitchen. Sous vide.
Like, you could have, like, maybe made, like, a triangle, like, bra top situation, but I feel like you were so stuck in your brain of having these, like, fembot kind of aesthetic that it just looked like aesthetic.
Listen, I got it. I never asked for a free ride, and now you're in the bottom. I never asked for a free ride, and now you're in the bottom. That's what happened. Okay, I needed to rain on you. Actually, no, because that's all gonna fall off. Listen. Okay.
And rust over.
Ooh, I wanna be the girl that tells you this is a chop. Okay. I wanna be your G. You don't do that again. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah.
This like hot potato, who got a hot girl? She a villain in Sailor Moon. Gots to be. Look at the bra memes.
I did what? The what? The what? I don't. You're seeing a what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so
You mean
sorry.
the belt? You mean the tool belt that seems to have made its way up to her testicles?
Look at the lopsided fanny pack on her chest.
That's a tool belt.
I'm so mad those are chaps, girl.
You fit a hammer in one and a screw in another.
I'll give her this. She walked out there and said, "I'ma give."
I mean,
She walked there and said, "I'ma give."
Yeah,
You
she didn't
gave
shy away
something.
from the presentation.
It's a ooh.
Oh, Australia. Yeah, see, it's funny. There were two kind of like OG drag kind of like crossover references.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of them with the baked potato reference, our dear sister. And there's gonna be another one that's gonna come soon.
We're getting Galaxia, bitches. I know we are psyched for Sailor Moon in 2023. We are getting that final fucking. Oh, I'm so happy we get the last arc. We get the last fucking arc of Sailor Moon, and I'm so excited. Well, actually, there's like, there's more they could do, but I'll be quiet with that. I'm just excited that we're getting it. So that was where my Sailor Moon reference came from. She'd be a villain. Basically, this is like Bizarro universe Chibi Moon when she gets the dark crystal part and she becomes Dark Lady. This is Bizarro Dark Lady. I said it.
Yeah. Again, I'm getting a baked potato runway old school reference, and there's going to be another older runway reference coming soon.
It's bizarre. It's definitely Bizarro Dark Lady. Usagi smash. I hate it. All right. I hate it. Venedita Von Dash is next, and the 30th century look is a woman who, after fabric is no longer available because of resources being limited, trash is the only thing that is necessary for fashion.
We can only recycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Concept was a tease. She gave me Lily Pad Queen.
Very Met Gala.
Yeah, it's definitely artistic and it gives a vision. So it's not like a full like Avi, but no, never,
Like Rihanna is wearing a version of this to the Met Gala.
Because she would.
Yeah.
So I live, I love, I laugh. I don't put that on my wall though. That's tacky.
No, that's for the Blanquitas to do.
So you want to be on the panel, right? No, because that you just gave. I'm so bad. That's definitely not true. The Black Lady Sketch Show just had an episode about that where they walked into this woman's house. It's just a Black woman. She's like, you gotta read the signs. So if they didn't follow the signs, like everything was live, laugh, love. So you're not live, laugh, love. You gotta get out my house. You better get out my house. You're not gonna live, laugh, love. It's drinking time. Don't you read the sign? Like it was so funny, but it was like there are some people who literally live by the stuff that's put on their walls that you go, girl, it's gonna be okay. You should know these things. Like
at the end when they put like the footage that they cut, but it's like them playing through the scene and it's just them improvising. Some of those are the best, and that was a really good one because they're just like looking around, like, what's my next prompt?
Robin was looking at everything like I want to be on the sketch show so bad because girls know I will throw jokes. I will throw them. Yeah, it's on HBO Max. Louise season 3 is up now, and they've already had like a couple episodes. Really good. Love that show.
Yeah.
But yes, this is a bop. I love her makeup. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And here's our Apakalaka reference. My second OG drag reference. So you go with yours.
I need family 1 and family 2 down to the ring right now. Dun, 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 dun. You have 60 seconds on the clock to make things happen. Double dare, go!
Yes.
Apparently, Diamante double dared us to look at this goddamn outfit. Girl,
Ugh,
girl,
ugh,
girl.
ugh.
She's catching pudding.
Slime.
I hope you get the minivan.
Apokalaka.
This is awful. So it's a tube dress with something on top of it and a popcorn bowl.
Yeah. Looking like what is it that the football players put under their jersey? The shoulder pads. Duh. But like the football player version because it has like a chest piece.
I would have gave this a dog's cone that just gave a little extension in the front.
Wow. Not the naughty cone.
She can't, don't chew on the stitches, baby. We just got you sewed up.
Stop licking.
Also, this little headpiece with the bowl on it is
Apokalaka.
it's so much now that this is not only a chop, it's the chopping board. I put meat on this to chop. Kitchenware.
Apokalaka.
Booty hole chop.
Apokalaka.
Bad meat chop. Like just damn. Imodium AD chop. Like, oh my
Wow.
God. It won't stop coming out chop. This dog this weekend chop. That much chop.
Wow. Flaming hot Cheetos.
God. I took my dog for a walk and he won't stop pooping chop. Like that. Oh my God, we have to run to the vet chop. That kind of stuff.
Oh,
Amber Lynn's
yeah.
chop.
Not Dee Dee.
Not that,
Wow.
you drove to Chantel's house with that one. Excuse me, Nader.
That I got stuck in the States because they tested me.
Not. I don't like the booty. I don't like her at all. I have nothing to do with her. That type of stuff.
What's that one little recap channel that it's da 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 da?
Oh, you're talking about with it.
Here comes the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man.
It's either apathetic facts, it's either bottle, or it's either I have all of them. I watch all of the compilation channels.
God.
I don't do the live ones because those are kind of annoying. It's like, okay,
It's
girl,
too much.
like
Yeah, it's too much.
I want 20 minutes of just the obnoxiousness.
Yeah. Give me the shorts.
Oh, let me do Amber real quick.
Welcome to our friendship, y'all.
Let me do Amber real quick.
They're still over there talking about Drag Race España in the comments, and we're over here talking about something.
Totally fine as long as they're still here. Listen. Hey, you guys. So I ordered some things today and I want to share them with you. Is that okay? It's trash.
You made me almost choke.
But I'll give this to Goodwill soon.
Wow.
God.
Wow.
She ordered some like sketchy pads from fucking Dollar General, and there was like in 50 like a bundle of them. And mind you, those could have actually gone to stores for people to actually use them. She's like, this is the only way I could get them. I was like, that's what you spent your outpatient my ass. Okay.
Apokalaka.
Now, let's get back to the show here. Apologies. Not really. We enjoyed that. I had a good time talking about other stuff. Because if you don't know, this is what we do. We just talk. That's why it's alive.
We have many fortunate rants in the middle of our reviews.
Oh, Jess Blair.
Thank you,
Jess Blair.
You see us.
I'll do it.
We see each other.
Okay, so guys, honestly, I know I used to talk about weight loss, but now I'm doing me. And like, I just want to eat intuitively, you know? I know my body, you guys.
The therapist said that I should listen to my body.
It's the outpatient, and then all of a sudden, I'm just gonna do mukbang. Oh, I got so angry. Like, girl, I actually am rooting for you low key. Like low key, I'm waiting for the button to hit, but we'll talk about that later. We'll do it another day. Whoa, I can talk about that lady forever. Her and Chantel are a doctor's dream. Okay, like we could just study people through these two.
Seriously.
How to decipher a lie between Chantel and Amber Lynn. All right. Drag Sethless. This is top tier drag, especially from a creative perspective of using nothing but cardboard and paper products and pulling this together with some silicone glue and
Yeah.
everything else that you put together. This was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. I totally agree.
Phenomenal. Like,
So
you're
good.
joking me. Then, because of the communication being the key point of this look, remind yourselves, it went from words written on paper, the internet as the way of form of communication. This time, their mouth is completely covered.
Committed to that too, because in theory she could have just painted it and kept her mouth closed. No,
Nope.
sealed.
Presentation.
Yeah. So good. So good. So good. The mouth is sealed. And what did she say? What do we use to communicate? This, and both were gone.
It's the cape for me made out of tubes of cardboard that have been layered on to give almost like it's metal sort of feel. And I had to
Mhm.
look at it like, is that metal? And I was like,
Like
no.
gutters.
Right. I was like, that's not, no, that's still fucking paper. She's
Yeah.
spray painted
I
to
remember
look.
from I think you even have a still shot of her having
Yeah,
that on the
of like
ground.
putting it together. As a matter of fact, we can go
Mhm.
right back to it just to be
Looking like
clear.
cardboard.
Where we go? Who somebody looks these balls, I'm telling you.
Juggle them balls.
I mean, see, right
Right
there.
there.
Bam.
Yeah. All those pieces.
And that's
Yeah.
what came out of that. Brilliance.
Yeah.
That's drag, kids. That's
Yeah.
somebody with some talent and some mind to think about these things. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Let me saw it. Okay, so here we go. I only took one still shot because I only needed one still shot. Boot, 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 boot. Terrible.
Yeah, this was not
Hated it.
doing it for
Awful.
me.
Terrible. Worst. Nope. Mm-mm. So we're still in the bride theme now, but like in the future, brides look like shit. Someone described
Yeah.
this as a gorilla.
Wow.
The pretty hobby described this as a gorilla. I kid you
See,
not.
when I'm looking at the image on the left, and if I'm just looking from here to her knees, I see like a dog face. Like there's the ears. Here's
This
the
is
eyes.
Marina, Farnsworth.
It's like a dog.
This is Marina. This is
Mhm.
Marina, Marie. See,
Not you doing Maria
did it,
Maria.
did it, did it. That's another playback.
Marina, Marina.
Nah.
She's in love like a Spanish story.
When she walks the runway, her clothes never fit. Do, 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 do,
Wow.
do. Okay, sorry, but oh, Marina, she's walking down the runway, giving you something of a story, but it may not fit. Okay, but so we'll
Marina, Marina.
throw a heart on it. Off. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they were all disillusioned brides, so like, I don't know, whatever.
Poots McGee. Jariji Declee is next here, and she's giving Fembot. Okay, this is the maid look for this. If you're going to do a dress that's small and simple, Diamante is how you would do it. And she
Yeah.
looks stupid pretty.
And if you're gonna do fembot, this is how you do it, Estrella.
Just stupid, stupid pretty. Like, this is, I was like,
And
oh
the
my
presentation
God.
was good too, like that little robot walk out
They gave
and
her
all of
sound
that.
effects. That's how much they liked it. It was pew, pew, pew. I was like, oh, y'all lived.
Yeah, it was so good.
It was so pretty. I was like, oh, she
Yeah.
is so cute. I like how she puts the pink. She does
Mhm.
this often with this color in the back of her neck area to give it like a highlight.
Well, it's kind of like you're doing, so some people, they teach contours like a 3, so she's exaggerating the bottom of the 3, so imagine a 3 like
Mhm.
this, and she's bringing all that color over here into the neck. I
Yeah,
love it.
I've
And like
seen her
up,
do
like
it.
I do a high blush, and so it's like very
It adds something to the look, and it gives her more
Yeah.
of a you know,
It
artistic.
gives it depth.
Yeah, there you go. Very much that. Oh, Johanna, I like that. Anime vibes.
Mhm.
You know, like a little outline, a little cellular drawing there. Could y'all imagine the sound effects for Diamantes? Sure.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
It'd have been dun dun dun. They just played the Double Dare music while they're dun 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 do 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 dun dun. Trying to drop them. Catch that slime! Catch that slime! Telling you.
I did like the Barbarella reference.
And the wig is fabulous.
Mhm.
We love a little glitter on the wig moment here.
Yes, I love glitter on a wig.
All right. So that would be the 7 with Sharon finally getting a safe edit. Gasp. Uh
That lineup is so clear too of who's top and who's bottom. There was no question there. You know, sometimes it's like, oh, I wonder.
mm-mm,
No wondering today, darling.
Estrella, Diamante, and Marina are in the bottom 3, with the top 3
Mhm.
being Venedita, Setless, and Jorigi de Clee. I love when Supreme says that. Jorigi
Jorishi.
de Clee.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she is giving Space Channel 5, but that just feels like Dooley said that. I hear his voice. That he loved that reference. I'm like, girl, I know you had other games, god damn it. But listen, uh, I we knew what was up from the jump.
But
Sharon is
see,
in a competition
now
with herself.
you are also pointing out my comment.
That needs an
Look at
eyebrow and
the
a lash.
yeah,
Yeah.
the gold side needs to be dragged. It needs to be dragged also.
It needs, but it also is still fabulous and everything.
It's
And also
fabulous. It's very safe. It's very safe.
Sharon sitting there talking to herself
It was so
backstage.
good.
It's the first time I'm safe, and we just having a conversation with me. I say,
It's so
"Yep,
good.
girl. The kids at school. You ain't got nothing to do right now. The house is clean. Go ahead and talk
It's
about them
so
hoes."
good. It's so
Okay, I
good.
am so sick of Robert. Trying to sit down, just not working for her. A little sling back heel. Go ahead.
Also, these blow up chairs, they so remind me of my first apartment studio when I had the blow up furniture. Oh my God, I used to love my little blow up sofa.
Not I, because I had popped one time when I sat down and my keys wore out, and that shit
Oh yeah, no, you gotta have
the
your pockets empty.
scared the garbage out of me, man. I was like, "Oh no," because I felt the boom too. So it was like,
Poof!
thought someone
Like,
shot me. I was like, "Oh my god!" But Untucked was pretty clear here, y'all.
it
Nothing
was, yeah.
crazy. Judges panel.
Look at Javi serving shoulder with his Clark Kent curl.
Her hair is so different. It's almost like someone just like. I just realized they're both wearing mesh tops,
Yes.
and one's wearing white. And see,
Oh, they coordinate. They
I'm
coordinate.
I'm telling you, Lois and Clark back on TNT Thursdays at 8.
That's
Telling you,
funny.
that's where it would be because it was not be no shit. That's where it used to be. Charmed, Lois and Clark, and whatever else used to come up right after that. Afternoons on TNT, a station nobody watches.
Yes, yes. Except when I was at my grandmother's house sick watching cable.
USA, TNT, and Hallmark, grandmama's auntie's house down.
I'm telling you, in Puerto Rico, it was like a dream. Not a, I mean, I didn't like getting sick, but like going to my grandmother's house meant air conditioning and cable. I loved me
Maybe.
some cable TV.
It was a dream getting sick and going to I
She
know
would
what
like, I mean, it was she had a giant bedroom with the air
it
conditioning, the giant bed. I'd have the TV all to myself.
is.
She'd cook me exactly what I
Oh,
wanted.
oh my god. Come on, Terry
Oh,
and
my
Day. Now
buena.
that's there you go. Come on, Johanna. That's a real reference here. Oh god, Supernatural. No, Supernatural was on CW. That was also or I couldn't get into Supernatural. It was just such a shitty made show, but also people loved it. So if you
The
loved it,
CW
no
dog.
shade. I just CW really just girl, nothing's Riverdale.
Riverdale, you know what?
I gave it a
If you're
season.
like,
Nope.
if you Riverdale, if you
Yeah,
are, it's
maybe.
like, okay, sorry, I keep saying it over and over again. So,
Riverdale.
okay, hold on, because I'm trying to make a case for it, but like, I'm even like, it's even hard for it to come out of my mouth. Okay, you've come home from the club, you're like a little lit, and you're eating your like McDonald's, and you need something to put on that like is low stakes. It won't matter if you don't remember it the next day.
Uh-huh.
Riverdale's perfect for that.
It's so bad.
Riverdale.
Riverdale. See, Mimi got me, and I got Mimi together. Riverdale. See, she got me both Spanish.
Riverdale.
I got on her excitement.
Riverdale. Oh my god! If somebody comes up to me at DragCon and goes Riverdale, you are winning the VIP for the weekend.
I will fall out if that happens. If I'm there, I will fall out. If it's a group, that's going to be even funnier. Gearing up for this defense.
But see, look, Farnsworth. But see, part of it is that I have a very soft spot for Archie because that's how I learned English when I was a little kid, and I went back to Puerto Rico and I practiced my English reading Archie comics. So it just has a very like soft spot in my heart.
Oh, see,
Riverdale.
Riverdale, like they took her job. They took her jobs. Oh, that was very South Park of you.
Again, it's a very soft spot in my heart.
I did hear about the live action Scooby-Doo. That's going to be interesting because the movie worked. But if you've seen the trailers for the live action Fairly Odd Parents, I don't know what they're thinking. Like, it's just, I like the new Sabrina. I'm kind of sad that it's over. That was fun.
Sabrina was a fun ride.
And y'all know I don't do that demonic stuff, so I was here for that show. I was really here for it. I was like, oh, this is good. Like, it's juicy. Smollett. No lies. Okay.
No lies detected.
Jail. Sorry.
Hiding people.
Singing career. All right.
Plotting your crime in front of cameras.
DA.
Can you tell we're almost at the end? We're having so much fun that we're just like delaying the end.
In your head. In your head. Zombie. Mimi, you gotta let me do it. Come on. I'm doing Andy. Hold on. It's zombie. And Jim's just sitting there trying to do his work, girl. He's singing at 3:00 in the morning. All right. So it's a lip sync.
Yes.
Of Rocio proportions.
Which Rocio?
I don't know. PDAS. Green beans, potatoes, you name it. It's one of them.
Feral Kitty, if you're still in the chat, we need that like questioning meme, but it's just Rocio's going around Maddie.
Rocio's go. Like, listen, I listen. Okay. So why I like this lip sync in particular, I think the last two, look at Diamante giving us good stuff. There it is. It's Gerardo.
Jurado.
Why I gotta be silent? Goddamn.
Remember the ha ha ha.
Why I gotta be ho? Why I gotta be ho? Okay, listen, Gerardo. This man walks up. Yes. Hold on. It's very that energy. Like, oh,
presente.
That is not. I meant Gerardo, baby.
Yeah.
Gerardo. Okay. Get somebody in there, please.
So Rocio Jurado, and the song is Se nos rompió. Se nos rompió el amor.
Bar Queen. Wait.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay. Wait, you think of what, Maddie? Every time you say listen, I think of Navi.
From Tila's what? Jurado.
Riverdale. Wait,
Riverdale. I think my face even changed like structure because I wanted to defend it so bad. Oh, Legends of Zelda. What?
Ocarina of Time. That's what it is. Okay. And this is me. This is me literally reading it. I was like TL Legend O, and I was like oh. That was me as I was reading. I was like, let me pull it together. I was like,
listen. Yes.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yes. That's perfect.
I never thought of that.
Oh my god. And I have like so many, most of my ringtones on my phone are all Zelda based. So I'm like really upset at myself that I didn't get that.
And I think they did Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64 for the Switch, the revamp stuff. So I might watch you pick it back up just so I can record that.
Listen.
That's cute. Oh, I helped Link wake up after being dead again.
Yes.
Another 100 years for you, buddy. They were cutting the fuck up. I was very impressed. Oh my God.
What? I'm just laughing at Luis Felipe. I want to watch Riverdale. And then somebody says, such a hypocrite. Felipe, don't give that lady ideas.
Okay. What if I watched Riverdale as a reaction for Patreon?
Riverdale! Only if every time you started up with Riverdale.
I don't think I could do it. I already have
I don't think I would not put that on
what
you.
Showgirls still is left a part of my brain on silent because
Yes.
girl, that was awful. I don't know what y'all talk about. It's so good. It's great. No, it was
Oh no,
bad.
I never said it's so good, it's great. I said it's so bad. It
Nothing
might
about
be
that.
good.
Like the fact I had to watch that scene after
I
she
also
brought
am
that.
attracted to like pretty women, and so like some of the like nudity like did it for me.
I was here for parts. I didn't like the narrative that place where Nomi was basically an ass and she got her
Oh,
way.
well,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? It was like she really just pushed that lady. It was like, and then when she won the job, she was jealous of
Not
her. It was a
it
lot. We'll talk about it once I'm done.
was a lot.
Let me
It
get off
was
the
a lot.
slideshow real quick.
Yes.
Listen, Estrella, when I say that wig
Gave it.
going, you were doing it.
Yeah.
For me personally, I enjoyed her. Majin Bosco, Jacob. You said Australia's given no, Majin Bosco. That's for my Dragon Ball Z people. Very that. She cutting the fuck up. I was like, oh, she is feeling it. And I love it when she gets right here with her hands and she starts to get that sort of
Yeah.
auntie like emotion, like my heart
Yes.
can't take it no more. Diamante was over there giving a little something. So I was like, this is good.
It was good.
She hit the knees,
Nobody took their headpieces off.
not a soul.
Only one slight thing was moved out of the way because it was a little uncomfortable and ill-fitting, which is
Not
fine.
a soul. Okay, took their wig or cap or hat off.
Thank you.
Mhm. Like Diamante is not even wearing a fucking wig, and that still stayed on their head.
Yeah. And easily could have taken that Apocalypse, satellite off. When
Child,
they started playing with each other, that was really good.
I got emotional during that part because it felt like
I almost thought they were gonna both be saved because of this.
I thought so too. I think it was a tough decision to make. I
Yeah.
think that wasn't a clear one for them because they both were cutting up.
Yeah,
Like
look at that.
even everybody behind them was like, "Ooh, they were going in."
Yeah, yeah.
It was one of my favorite lip syncs from España, and I even put it up there with like Drag Race top 30 lip syncs.
Look
I'm
at
gonna
those
put it up there.
faces.
They were everyone was like, "Oh, it
They
was
were eating
good."
it up. Yeah,
But it's
they ate
straight
it up.
for me. Whoa, bitch! I was like,
Took
"Ooh."
it over. Yeah.
I felt some mom. I felt a woman with children who lost something kind of energy. I felt this lady. I felt Halle Berry in a movie losing her children, except
Mhm.
emoting through
Mhm.
her vocals. Since Halle Berry, I love you down, but you know you be at this register.
Yeah.
She's a little monotone. Y'all need to start looking up actors who are monotone who you be giving time to. Some people be don't that it be
Most of the
right
time, it's
here.
just because 'cause they're pretty.
It be right here. Megan Fox.
Ooh.
But Halle can actually act a lot better than Megan. I'll give her a lot more than that. But Megan, ooh, every movie, the same person.
Well, at least Hallie doesn't have to resort to, antics of the bodily type.
Jennifer's Body now available on demand.
Me and my
That was
fiance like to drink
great.
each other's
Oh, they're weird, aren't they? Like they're weird. Like
Oh, and
no,
she made a whole point to do an interview to specifically clarify, "Oh, no, 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 it's not like we're drinking gallons, but we're totally drinking each other's blood." What? Ma'am. You just said that on Al Gore's internet. It's gonna stay here forever.
Al Gore's internet.
Oh, I love using that one.
Oh my god, I'm super serial, you guys. Man Bear Pig exists. Gosh, like every time I hear that name, say you're sorry.
Yes,
Say you're sorry.
sorry.
Estrella stays. Diamante goes home. I am gonna be sad. Supreme got choked up. Talking to Diamante. I think they all love Diamante. Brought something to the show for sure. We just needed her to stop walking like she's about to pound somebody.
And wear a wig once in a while.
Like, look at this makeup close up. It's fabulous, Dolly.
Yeah.
It didn't translate far away. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so real with you.
Because there's a lot of subtlety in it that you can only see up close.
Up close, it's fabulous. But
Which I've
hey,
learned myself doing makeup for these lives. Oh my god, I will spend like 20 minutes getting the most perfect, graphic hot pink eyeliner and like you can barely see it. God.
okay. Oh, Sunny Squitchy. I was gonna get to. I didn't put their picture up, but she was happy she left. She even made a joke about her making. She could make another dress. Swink, and it was like,
I know.
but you just had a whole moment. Okay, got it. That was when I like Sethless. I didn't like that kind of
Yeah.
cattiness for them because it wasn't needed. Diamante wasn't trying to be an ass to when Onyx left. Like it was.
See, but
Mm,
Christina, not sorry to cut you off, Maddie. Christina Shaw needed to see her in more wigs. Once she has that money, she'll be good. But see, I gotta quote a Miss Michelle talking to a Miss Adore Delano talking about waist cinchers. You have your sisters, you have your sisterhood. Reach over. Hey, can I borrow something? They borrow stuff from each other all the time. So that to me, like, I don't know. To me, I feel like she doesn't like them. I feel like they're probably uncomfortable. She probably has a big head and doesn't like to wear wigs, which I get it.
it
They're
gets
not
hot.
comfortable.
It gets
They're not
hot.
comfortable,
It
but
gets
it's
hot.
part of the gig. It's part of the gig most of the time, unless you can get away with it not being part of your gig. I just don't think she got away with it not being part of her gig.
Feral Kitty, you're stupid.
I love Feral Kitty. Yes, I saw that.
Oh my god. Listen, my thing about it is, Sethless took Onyx's removal from the competition personally, and
Yeah.
throughout the episode, it definitely felt like she had a bone to pick with Diamante, and then them leaving sort of felt good to them or whatnot. Not going to hold that against them. It's all TV and all that kind of jazz. At the same time, the narrative was like, "Oh, we like you. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, don't be that girl. You're
Also,
cool."
Onyx seemed to be having a thing going with Sethless and Juriji. Okay, Onyx.
Everybody say love.
Yes.
Everybody say open source. Okay, listen.
Wow. Everybody say use protection.
Pancakes, pancakes. Okay, listen. Okay. Hungry? No.
Okay, now
Listen.
I got hungry.
Now, um, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. I hope you had a good time. I hope we had fun today. Hope it's been good for you. My head is throbbing.
Um,
And I
um,
got another live to do after this. Ooh.
there's a pressure point in your hand. If you pinch like the
Ah! Oh,
the
sorry.
little kind of like pool here, it's gonna hurt a little bit. But if you pinch this part here, it's like this part here where it kind of divots in and really hard, it's gonna hurt, but it's a pressure point for your head. It helps with headaches. So try that. It's like you pinch it. You pinch. Wow.
It's gone. No, I'm just
Okay. Bye.
I can't. Listen, everybody, I hope you had a fun time today watching our live review of Drag Race España Season 2, Episode 6 of Spanish Ball. Please make sure that you hit the like button before you walk out the store. Make sure you get in the comment section and leave a comment. And also, real quick, maybe I'm going to mute you. That plane's going by. I'm sorry. It was killing me. Real quick, I'll
I
get you
couldn't
back.
even hear it. Sorry.
It's okay. It's dead ass in the ear. Um, Comment section, all that stuff. Words, adjectives, nouns, pronouns, verbs, conjugations, a script. I had one and then it's gone. Mimi, what are your social media links?
Follow me on YouTube, youtube.com/MimiCherry. You can watch me have live mukbangs. You can watch me cook and bake things like this week's new recipe, lemon poppy seed scones. So if you want to get into some of that, follow my YouTube channel. Besides that, Twitter, Instagram, all those things, find them in my link try. She's
Awesome,
sleeping.
awesome.
The person asking where honey is.
Jose, I don't know if this has been discussed. While U.S. queens say they lose weight from the stress of the season, the Spaniard queens all gain weight because they eating must be good in that house. Again, I have given them so much. I'm waiting for a check, but I have given them so much. Get that drag house together for the U.S. seasons, honey. You are missing out on a great potential for a season. And mind you, the show could end and you could have that be the follow-up. Like, now that the show's in, the competition's over, find out what was happening inside the house.
There you go. For who was asking for honey.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in today. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Drop a tip in our jars if you feel like it, but that thumbs up is muy importante. Please make sure to hit that one. We'll see you next Monday. You'll see me in an hour and a half on Scotty by Nature's channel. You'll see me tomorrow for a rant with me. That's going to be a special live. And then also Wednesday for Real World Homecoming New Orleans, The Attack of Julie. And then Thursday, I think I'm taking a break. Thank God. And I think I'll be back again Friday. Mimi?
Can I do a quick call to action? For those of you that are socializing and hanging out with people, if you go to somebody's house and you see that they have YouTube attached to their TV channel, make sure that you follow Maddie Rants on their YouTube. If you have access to somebody's computer, go to YouTube really quick. Follow Maddie Rants on their YouTube channel. Let's get Maddie to 20K.
Not
That's why I
spam
wanted
it,
to say
but
that.
I mean, like, no spam.
No, yeah, I mean, just any person that you know that has a YouTube account, just ask them, hey, can I
Like,
see your phone
as
really
of
quick?
right now, I am 70 subscribers away. I'm sure someone will see this and be like, fuck you, Maddie. And I'll be like, cool. But, again, 70 subscribers at this point in time right now. When I hit it, I'll cry. I'll cry if I hit 20,001. But no, we'll see. We'll see. I'm putting it in God's hands. I'm bringing you content as much as I can. I'm just being my authentic self, and I take accountability like nobody's business. So we appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you for receiving my lovely chesticle friend over here, Miss Mimi Cherry. Make sure you follow her on her social media pages. Again, you will be seeing us at DragCon in just 13 days. Yeah. So yeah, you'll see us soon live and in person. And of course, stay tuned for more content. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to have a poot. Goodbye.
Listen.
Yeah.